Hello, everyone. If you truly want to burn off that stubborn belly fat, stick with me until the end of this post. Today, I'm going to reveal 6 foods that are secretly sabotaging your weight loss goals. And we're not just talking about regular fat, we're talking about visceral fat, the kind that wraps around your organs, keeps your body in a constant state of inflammation, and locks down your fat burning ability. Sounds scary, right? So grab a glass of water, not juice. I'll explain why in a moment. And let's dive into how these everyday foods are worse than you think. By the end, you'll know exactly what to cut out to lose belly fat faster than ever. No Ozempic needed. Shastra, low fat yogurt, the sugar bomb in disguise. First up, let's talk about something most people think is healthy: low fat yogurt. You go to the store, check the label, 27 grams of carbs, 19 grams of sugar, and think, well, that's not too bad. But hold on, there's an extra 8 grams of hidden sugar they don't even bother making clear. Look closely at the ingredients. The first one is low fat milk, the second is sugar syrup, and then comes modified food starch. What is that? It's an industrial starch. Things like modified cornstarch or maltodextrin that food companies sneak in to bulk up their products. Here's the killer part: this industrial starch doesn't taste as sweet as sugar, so you don't even realize how much you're consuming. But it spikes your blood sugar even faster than regular sugar, which is far worse for your pancreas. Over time, this can exhaust your pancreas, mess up your blood sugar levels, and even lead to diabetes. And that's not all. This stuff is processed with high heat chemicals and deodorization, turning it into a dead product. Then they add artificial colors, flavors, and slap a GMO label on it. How is this healthy yogurt? If you're serious about losing belly fat, cut this out immediately. Hash, processed meat, not the high quality protein you think. Next up is processed meat. Things like chicken sausages or hot dogs, especially common in the US. These are nothing like grass fed beef. Take a look at a typical pack of chicken sausages that also contains pork. The first ingredient: mechanically separated chicken. Sounds weird, right? That means the meat is mechanically processed, ground up with bones and skin. I don't have a huge issue with that, but here's what I do hate: corn syrup. Yet another industrial sugar that spikes your blood sugar like crazy. When you add sugar to meat, it creates something called glycated proteins, which are terrible for your health. These meats are also processed with high heat, ammonia, or chlorine to kill bacteria, similar to how fast food chicken nuggets are made. And let's not forget the modified cornstarch they sneak in. You think you're eating a good hot dog, but what you're really getting is a mix of starch and sugar. Want a better option? Go for organic, grass-fed beef hot dogs with a simple ingredient list: beef, sea salt, organic vinegar, and natural spices. Zero gag carbs. Don't let them trick you into thinking you're getting high-quality protein when you're actually not. Atkins products, fake keto. Now let's talk about one of my favorites: Atkins products. Everyone associates Atkins with keto and low carb, right? You see 1 gram sugar on the label and think, wow, perfect for weight loss. But read carefully: milk protein concentrate, soy protein isolate, cheap, low quality proteins. And at the bottom, contains bioengineered food ingredients. This isn't real food. It's ultra processed junk with zero real nutritional value. They also add industrial fiber to trick you into thinking it's good for digestion. But these synthetic fibers just make you bloated, cause diarrhea, and over time can lead to insulin resistance and weight gain. If Dr. Atkins saw what his company has become, he'd be rolling in his grave. If you're serious about losing belly fat, skip these so-called keto-friendly products. Hashar juice, liquid candy disguised as healthy. Next up, juice. You see 100% vitamin C on the label and instantly think it's a healthy choice, right? But look closer: only 5% actual juice. The rest? Water and high fructose corn syrup, HFCS. This is straight up liquid candy. Seeing 100% juice on a label like this is false advertising. Honestly, they should be sued for it. And if it's from concentrate, it's even worse. These juices are stored for a year in giant vats, stripped of nutrients, and then diluted with water before being sold as if they're fresh. What about pure orange juice? Still bad. It actually contains more sugar than soda, packed with fructose, and more fructose. Unlike glucose, which your whole body can use for energy, Fructose can only be processed by your liver. The result? Fatty liver, fat storage, and a metabolism crash. If you're trying to lose belly fat and still drinking juice, you're sabotaging yourself. Agave nectar, sweet but liver damaging. Next up, agave nectar. Sounds fancy, has a low glycemic index GI of 15 to 30, and makes you think it's better than regular sugar. But what's the truth? 80 to 90% of it is pure fructose with only a tiny bit of glucose. With that much fructose, your liver is in trouble because only your liver can process fructose, leading to fat storage and metabolic issues. What's a better alternative? Coconut sugar or raw honey are slightly better, but if you're trying to lose weight, cut back on all sweeteners. Anything with sugar or starch spikes blood sugar and kicks you out of fat burning mode, ketosis. Don't let the natural label fool you. Agave nectar is just another metabolic trap. Nah, mayonnaise. Toxic industrial oil. Last on the list, mayonnaise. In the US, most mayo is made with soybean oil, which goes through high heat processing, hexane solvents, and chemical refining, all things you don't want in your body. This type of fat gets stored in your fat cells and just sits there, unlike saturated fat, which your body can actually burn for energy. I'd bet industrial oils like this are behind many chronic diseases, yet food companies have the nerve to call them heart-healthy oils. Seriously? If there's ever a class action lawsuit against these oils, I won't be surprised. Bonus, insulin, the hidden enemy you need to watch. One last thing, insulin. High blood sugar is actually a late stage warning sign because insulin levels start rising 15 years before anyone notices. In the US, doctors rarely check insulin levels. By the time your blood sugar spikes, it's often too late and you're already being prescribed meds. If you're serious about losing belly fat, ask your doctor for regular insulin tests. It's the key to detecting early metabolic issues and preventing diabetes before it's too late. Hash now, you know the 6 enemies to avoid. So here's the recap. Low-fat yogurt, processed meat, Atkins products, juice, agave nectar, and industrial mayonnaise. These foods spike blood sugar, kick you out of ketosis, overload your liver with fat, and lock in stubborn belly fat. Want to lose weight faster than Ozempic? Read food labels carefully, cut out hidden sugars, industrial starches, and GMOs, and stick to real foods, grass-fed beef, natural veggies, and healthy fats like butter and olive oil. What do you think? Drop a comment and let me know.